It's sad, but a blessing in a way because he's been going through a lot.
My grandfather, Don Carlson, knew this time would come as the country mourns the death of President Reagan.
So I've got all of them in here.
He's taking a trip down memory lane, reliving special times he shared with his pal from Des Moines, Iowa in the late 30s, the friend he eventually followed out to Los Angeles, who became a big star.
We kind of laughed about it at first, you know, because we didn't know what they would have him doing. And of course, they put him in B pictures to begin with.
As Reagan honed his acting skills, my grandfather and his fraternity brothers helped their friend Dutch soak up the sun in Santa Monica. That's Reagan in the white trunks, my grandpa next to him in the black ones.
We would go down early, and stay late, and then go someplace for dinner. This picture here with his new car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'd just been to the beach. My fraternity brothers, he sort of took over and took care of them. They got a few jobs, and then they would lose them, and he would feed them and take care of them.
That's my grandmother sitting next to Reagan. She and Jane Wyman were actually pregnant at the same time. Years later, in 1996, Grandpa visited President Reagan at his office and got a chance to share these photos with him once again.
The one picture where he's got the pipe, why, he said, "Oh, I love that pipe." He said, "I love to smoke that pipe." He was just friendly with everybody, and that's what people remember about him. I don't think anybody realized how many people he touched. He was such a loving guy, you know.
Mr. Reagan, Governor Brown has asked to repudiate the Patriotic Party, which has indicated its support of you. This is headed by Robert B. Pugh, the national leader of the right-wing Minutemen's organization.
Is this group that held a convention some time ago?
And claimed that they would become a third political party.
Well, as a matter of fact, they didn't endorse me. As I recall, with that organization, said that he thought there as individuals that they would be for me, but that they did no endorsing of anyone in either party. So there's nothing to repudiate. If the governor wants to be at the polls and give all the people a saliva test as to who's going to vote for him, he can do that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to state my positions as clearly as I can, vote myself first thing Tuesday morning, and then I'll wait till the votes are counted.
What effect do you think President Johnson's campaign swing through California will have next weekend?
Well, the president's always welcome here, as he is in any state, and I'm quite sure there'll be many people interested in seeing him. I've never believed that an individual can transfer his support or his votes to someone else. So I don't know whether it's going to have any effect on the election or not. I think it'd be very interesting if he would ask the governor when he comes here what the governor meant when he introduced Bobby Kennedy as possibly someone the people would be choosing for president in 2 years from now.
The polls, recent polls at least, have shown the possibility of a Republican governor and a Democratic lieutenant governor. What do you think of that?
Well, I'm not going to go along with that right now. I just happen to believe that Bob and I have been running as a team, and I think we sink or swim together.
If elected governor, will you clamp down on the dissident, nonconformist students at the University of California, curbing their activities?
No, as a governor, I'm going to seek to remove political interference from the running of the university. I think this is what's been wrong. This governor has interfered. And that's why I proposed the inquiry and put that inquiry in the hands of John McCone and the regents and a Blue Ribbon Citizens Committee with no political interference in it.
Well, do you think these students should be curbed at all, their manner of speech, their protests?
Well, here's the dangerous thing. And if I give an answer to that as an individual, as to what I think of it, I think there have been many things that have taken place that violate normal ethical and moral standards. But if I take a position now, it would seem, just in expressing a personal opinion, as if I might be willing to inject partisan politics into the university, and I don't want to do that.